Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Nicole. If you're old, welcome back. And can you believe it's the end of May? So this is my May's faves, so-sos and you-knows. I actually don't have a total complete you'll-know. It's, I think, more just for me. Because, I give you my little thoughts and opinions and reviews on this stuff and why it might not have worked for me. But I think it's just more on me kind of things about my no products. And I actually didn't try too much makeup out this month, and that I think is because I just got BoxyCharm so late. I kind of got Ipsy late. Well, yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I got Ipsy really late. And then I didn't really haul much except for the beginning of the month, and I kept having allergic reactions with my eyes. So, yeah, I've been playing it safer with makeup this month. But I do have some favorites and stuff, so I hope you keep watching. If you like this kind of video, just give me a thumbs up and please hit that subscribe button. And let's get into it. First favorite is this Briogeo Riscaro Milk, which is apparently coconut, and it's a reparative leave-in conditioning spray, so basically spray condition. I love this. It makes my hair so soft and shiny, and I think it helps with the frizz just a little bit too. So it's great, and it smells divine. I think I'm already halfway through this bottle, which is sad. It was less than an ounce, but still I'm about halfway through that bottle. So do love that. Next thing I love, and I got this month, I've been trying it, is this Drink Up Intensive Origins Overnight Mask. Because I got this in place of the Clinique that I had been using as an overnight mask. And I love this. This smells so good. It says it has oranges in it, but actually I get like more of a grapefruit in it for some reason. I smell more grapefruit, and I guess maybe the apricot mixed with the orange kind of smells like a grapefruit. It smells like more like a grapefruit scented thing to me. And then you kind of get a bitter orange smell. But it's great. It hasn't broke me out. It doesn't make me more oily. But my skin feels so soft when I use this. So I love this stuff. Alright. Next thing I've loved for about half this month. I still use the blending shades in this. Is this Tartelette Pro To Go. Now, they're very powdery, so there is a lot of, kickback. They're very soft. That's all this kickback is. But these are great. Now, granted, this is more warm, but if I go like here and maybe a little bit of this, I can cool it down some. And, it smells like cocoa, so it's great. And it's just so handy in my purse because it has a mirror, which helped me, because I always run late, so I do my eye makeup at work usually. So it's been great to have. And then, I've mixed other colors with this palette, but this has stayed in my purse and probably will because those are all great transition shades. Well, this more like sets my primer, this Drive color, because it's so light. But these two are great transition shades, and they're just great. The only color I might have used once or twice is this one because it is dark and it's a little warm, and I go for more fall colors in the fall. Warm tones like the orangey bronzes in fall. That's just me. That's just a me thing. Alright. Next love, and if you watched my perfume haul, if you haven't, I'll put it up there, is this Juicy Couture. I love this in it. I used like half of this month. I've used this perfume. So I love this one. This is more, I want to say a little heavier of a floral, a little muskier of a floral. Not like overpowering or nothing, but it is. And then this one, I love, because it smells like candy. It's sweet with a slight floral, but mostly sweet. And oh, I love it. It's the BCBG Maxazaria. I don't know if it had another name on it or whatever, but it looks like this. It's really pretty. All right. Next thing, I'll get into a so-so to a no, because it's not going to work for me, I don't think. This LA Girl Pro Conceal Medium. I might have talked on it last month. I used it and I like it. It has good coverage. Is it better than the Shape Tape? No. It doesn't have as much coverage, but it's really creamy and it does cover up, blemishes and stuff pretty well. And it's a great color match. However, I kept breaking out and I thought it might have been the foundation I was using, but I'm pretty sure it's this. because I stopped using this and I stopped breaking out so much, except for right here and right here, which I'm thinking it leads to another so-so for me. But yeah, if you don't have sensitive skin or whatever's in here that's making me break out, and there's no carmine in it, so I really don't know. I'm kind of wanting to try this with a different foundation to see if that happens again. But I was breaking out really, really bad with this. So I'm like on the fence about whether it was this or the foundation. But I stopped using this and the foundation stopped breaking me out. But new products, trying 2 new ones at one time might have just freaked my skin out just a little too much. I don't know. So next thing I want to talk about is, I just had a sample of this and there's still some in there, I think, but it lasts like 4 or 5 times. And it's this Japanese Velvet Touch Primer, and it's the complexion primer, and it looks exactly like, you know, the silicone one from Smashbox that, you know, got BoxyCharm, whatever, that photo primer thing. This doesn't break me out though. You know, the Smashbox one breaks me out all the time. This one does not do that. So I recommend it. I'm probably going to buy that because that's a good silicone one. It's like the NYX one doesn't break me out, but this one actually helps my makeup a lot. Like, just stay on and go on smoothly. So I like that one. Next love, and this should not surprise anybody. Well, it surprised me because I wasn't sure how it was going to do when I did the finger swatch when I got it from Sephora, is the NARS Orgasm Blush. You know, it looks really light. It swatches really light, you know. And the thing is, okay, if I just dip my brush in there once, it will go on way too light. But if I dip it in there twice, it goes on like it is looking on my cheeks right now. This is NARS Orgasm. And this is with it being set, too. So, I'm so happy it shows up on me. It's gorgeous. It has a glow. It's a good blush. And seriously, when I hit pan on this, I mean, I have so many blushes. But seriously, when I hit pan, I'm probably going to end up or wait for the next sale or something. But I'm probably going to get the NARS Orgasm. Next favorite is, okay, it's all messy. It's been in my purse. And I took off the orange thing because it was just getting to be too much. But the Blow Me Away, those are the ones I've used. I haven't used the other ones. I have loved, you know, I love peaches. Like, I'm so into peaches. So, these are the 4 that it came with. I took out the middle, you know, and stuck some more in here to create more varieties at work. But I love these. However, this is just a setting one for me because it doesn't show up any other way. It just sets my primer. But these are gorgeous. This one applies the best. And this is a single color pop too. And just in time. Yeah. These apply better with a packer brush. Like a cream eyeshadow brush for some reason. They apply the best that way. That's how you can get that pigment to show up. Of course, it makes a little bit of fallout, but that's okay. That's the Makeup Geek one I've been using as transition. And this one's really pretty too, but that one applies better with a softer, more, you know, just packing or fluffy packing brush, I guess. Which, you know, not like a cream one. This one is awful. I might keep it in here to try it wet. Honestly, I don't think I'm going to wet my brush at work to do it. Because you just sit at my desk and do it. This is Surf's Up, I think. Number 14, whatever this one is. And so that's the Sephora eyeshadow I got. This one, it'll go on. Kind of almost as intense as this. But no matter what brush you use, there is so much fallout. Even if you use one of the cream eyeshadow brushes to try to just get to stay there, there's so much fallout. And then, like, if I use the fluffy one, I end up with blue everywhere. Like, on my nose, over here, and that. Like, I'm not even going in that motion. I'm, like, going out with it or just trying to pack it. And somehow there's blue, like, on my nose and stuff like that. And it's so stubborn to get off. Like, I have to scrub to get it off when there's the fallout off. That's the only so that blue is just bad. Like, for that, like, horrible bad. Go on, CC. Just ready to knock my thing off. Okay. Next, So-so. And this is gonna be like a surprise to everybody. I've heard like so many people like this. I'm wearing it now, and it's okay. It is this number 7 Lift and Illuminate foundation. Okay, first off, it's more like a BB cream, but it's so thick you would think it would have decent coverage, but it really doesn't. Like, you can't even, okay, it says either apply with your fingers or a sponge. If you apply it in a sponge, it's just basically gone. There's nothing on your face. Like, I can't even cover up freckles and stuff like that. And forget about old blemish or new blemishes. Like most of my foundations, like they might not cover it entirely, but if I go in and just dot some more on, like I can cover up a pimple. I can cover up an old pimple, like, you know, from when I break out over here or something. I can cover it up. This won't do that. So this is like not doing it for me because it doesn't cover. I have to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape in medium, which luckily for me is now my color because I've gotten a little bit darker since I bought it. And I have to go in and like dab by those. And normally I don't have to. In a like L'Oreal Pro Glow, I can build it up on those spots I need and it blends in better than this does on top of itself. And so, that, I mean, it's lightweight, yes. And I thought it was breaking me out, but I don't really think it is now. But it could be the SPF breaking me out. But anyway, it's just, I haven't noticed firmer, and I don't notice any extra illumination apart from what I normally see. Like, I tried it with different primers and stuff. Then, like, just, you know, my maracuja oil from Tarte gives me a glow anyway. I don't see anything added to that glow. And right now I'm glowy because I have that, and then I have that NYX primer illuminating base, so I'm glowy. But this doesn't add anything to it for me. I mean, it doesn't smell, it's lightweight, it doesn't really crease, and it wears well, but that could be because it's so sheer, I can't tell. You have to smudge it out here. It's a good color match. I think this was honey or something like that. But yeah, it's honey. And I want to use it because it was $16. So, but it just didn't do what I needed it to do. Because even if a foundation is lightweight, I would guess that if I apply another layer, it would build up on itself. This didn't. Like even with the, like I had to go in again and again with the sponge. The one time I tried it with the sponge, it just didn't do it. And then even fingers, it really doesn't do it. And then when I try to like just dab on some more on certain spots, it really doesn't cover anything. That's my problem with this foundation. And sometimes I need to cover. I got a little redder in my nose. I like to help like the concealer around my eyes a little bit, you know, and like spots like that I would like to have covered, and it just doesn't do it. So each his own. If you love it, that's great. It's just not doing it for me. Another love is my Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit. Now, I will say this. If you do not like sparkle, you will only like about 2 shades in here. Because all of these are really heavy glitter. There's still glitter in these two, but these seem more creamy than the rest. I mean, not that the others aren't creamy, because they are. But you can feel the glitter in Glow Getter. You can feel it in Daydream and Kitty Cat, especially. Well, kind of. And I haven't really touched that one because it's really light. But they are super, super gorgeous and pigmented and just blinding. My favorite are probably these two right now. And the only reason that one I don't like, because I think Kitty Cat and Daydream do this. I haven't tried setting them. Like a lot of times I don't spray my face and set it. But what's so weird is like I've had things that have glitter in it and it gets everywhere. The glitter doesn't get anywhere. It stays where you put the highlight at. Okay, so that's a plus. Because throughout the day, if you don't spray these at least, these two, the color kind of fades. Like the pigment does. But you're left with like glitter. Or what you notice is glitter. I don't know if it just absorbs in your face or what. But maybe setting would counteract that. However, these are gorgeous and these stay all day. But the glitter, I'm so happy to say, it doesn't fall out anywhere. It doesn't end up everywhere. Like, I've had glitter end up everywhere before in certain things. So, I still love that. It is gorgeous. And except for that glitter issue, that's okay. Another love this month is my Laura Mercier. I've really been using it. My setting translucent powder. I've done my whole face once or twice. It kind of has a slight cast, not really. I do like setting my under eye and around my nose because I put concealer around my nose because it's so red. So I do set those areas and then brush it off, and it kind of gets mixed in with my other powder. The only thing is it does not control my oil on my nose. So a couple of times I tried like just set my whole face with it. It didn't really control the oil on my nose as well, and it doesn't. I mean, it does a little bit better that Can't Tell-y or whatever powder I'd got before. So I do like this to set my under eye though. Okay, another love is my It's Cosmetics Superhero. I'm in love with this stuff. I want to try the essence that's supposed to be a dupe for it, but I got it on today and it is gorgeous. So pretty. So black. Makes them look really, really, really long. So I'm like, I'm happy to say that. So I have been liking that. Another So-so. And I'm going to put them together. These two liquid lipsticks. This is Dirty Little Secret and Scarlet. Even though it's pink, Scarlet. And this is Wet n Wild Liquid Catsuit Coral Corruption. And you might have heard me kind of mention this before. These two are so streaky. Like on application, they are so streaky. I don't know what it is. I've tried it without anything on my lips, with the oil on my lips. This one I've only tried a couple times, but it is streaky. Looks pretty, but it's streaky. The same thing with this one. It is streaky. You can go back in with another coat. It's still streaky, but it's gorgeous. Like, you know, unless you're like up close looking at me, it's gorgeous from far away because I've worn it in a couple of videos testing it out. So far I'm not a fan. They both are really lightweight though, and they dry down matte, and they have good wear. I think this one wears a little bit better than this one, but they do have good wear. And this one you have to dip in a bunch of times to get full coat. So like I said, I don't have like just ew nose. I just have like, you know, they're pretty from far away. They're just a little streaky. So no. Okay, another favorite. This I don't have the package up there away except for this. This is the Urban Decay 8-hour powder highlight in Sin from Ipsy. And I know Kathleen likes, if you watch her, she says she didn't like it because it's dry. Okay, it is a little dry. It's not as creamy as the Anastasia ones. However, I have it on. This is the only highlight I have on. Do you see that? You know what I did? You know I have my Lisa Franks brush from Ipsy, that blend brush. I get the tip in there because you can't really fit the whole thing in there, and I don't want to anyway because I don't want it like down here. So I just do the tip, like just one little swirl on your cheek, and that's what I get, and it wears all freaking day even without a setting spray. So it's awesome. I'm like, I don't care that it's dry because look at that. It doesn't even look dry. Like once you swirl around your finger a minute, it's not dry anymore. And see, I got it on that side too. And I honestly put it on my eyes. I think it's kind of creased away because I was going for a very light. I didn't want to mess with eye makeup when I had to run to the store earlier. I was just like, I don't want to mess with it. And, you know, so I put on mascara, and then I just like, you know, I'm just going to dab this on there, and I'm just going to go, see. And I didn't prime it or nothing. But it wears all day on your cheeks, and I have it in the inner corner too. So I don't know what she's talking about, but I love it. I think it's gorgeous, gorgeous. And it stays all day, unlike this one. Okay, this is the LA Girl Strobing Powder in 80 watts, which is supposed to be a dupe for Champagne Pop. You know, I haul this. See, this one feels drier than the Urban Decay to me. It actually is drier. Alright, that's what it looks like. They're almost kind of close together, but that's what it swatches like. Okay, it swatches nicely. This will fade if you do not set your makeup. And you know, I don't set my makeup every day for work. Usually I'm running out the door, and I don't, you know, I just wear makeup to work. So I noticed it will fade like within a few hours at work. Now the day I set it, it stayed all day. So, you know, there we go. Is cheaper, and I don't mind it. It's pretty. It's just you have to set it. That's the thing with this. So you don't know what it is. Another like it, I've tried it a couple times. It smudges maybe slightly now that it's more humid, but I did put it like up in my waterline, even though, well, okay, it won't go like directly on your waterline. It'll go right under it, which is fine. Because it does have glitter, so I don't necessarily need that in my eye. And it doesn't say it has glitter. This is the Ulta Automatic Island and Tropics, I guess. Look how gorgeous it is. I just wanted a pop of color, so I went with a little bit of blue one under the eye today. And so that's it. And oh my gosh, we are at the last thing, y'all. Last thing. Okay. This I'm going to have to stop using because I think it's making me break out. Like, I think that's why I have that there. And I have a couple, like, more texture, and that it could be from that Dollar Tree makeup. Okay, the other dislikes were those freaking foundation and concealer from the Dollar Tree. Okay, those were my other dislikes this month. But this Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is Mellow Wine. Oh my gosh, such a gorgeous, like, peachy color. gorgeous. I've worn it. I might have worn it in a video. I'm not sure. It's gorgeous. I did wear it yesterday, and it's more peachy than this. Like this kind of has a coral tone. This is more warm peach, and it just have a glow. I think it has a glitter. No glitter, but it's very, very pretty. The only thing is it has carmine in it, and I'm thinking because I'm so allergic to my eyes, I'm thinking it's causing me to break out, like, and get texture. Because I noticed I had some texture issues when I was doing that Dollar Tree makeup, and I was like, well, I shouldn't have texture issues already. 5 minutes, 10 minutes in. But I had been wearing this blush a lot lately, like, within the past couple weeks. So, and it does contain carmine. So I'm thinking, excuse me, sorry, that it might be breaking me out. And I'm sad about that because it's so pretty. It really is pretty and so affordable, but I'm pretty sure I'm going to stop using it and go back. Wash my brush. Like yesterday, I didn't use it today. I used the Nora's Orgasm. And I'm going to see if it's the carmine or something in this blush that's making me break out on my cheeks. Because that's where I normally don't do. I don't normally have texture, but I do now. So I'm thinking it's this. So I'm going to quit using this and see how it goes. Anyway. And those were my May's favorites. See, I didn't really have any no. I just had mostly just So-sos or things that for whatever reason don't work with my skin, don't work with me. Alright. But we're decent products except for the streaky lip things. So anyway, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe. Toodles!